New Jerseyans have put their tax dollars on the line to preserve open space. They are committed to keeping the Garden State green and not paving paradise. But South and Central New Jersey's verdant farmland is in jeopardy if the horse racing industry is allowed to shrivel and die. Horse breeding and racing is a critical crop in this state, representing 20% of New Jersey's agricultural business. New Jersey is already the most densely populated state in the country, and 6.3 million of our 8.7 million residents occupy the northern third of our state. Below the Raritan River, however, as the population thins, are some of the most beautiful farms in the country, rivaling Kentucky's bluegrass. These are New Jersey's hidden treasures, meticulously maintained horse farms off the back roads of our state. Far from the urban zones by which New Jersey is often characterized and negatively portrayed are these prized gems, lovingly cared for by those whose passion is the state animal, the horse. While racetracks are the Broadway stages of our industry, these farms and training centers are where the hard work behind the scenes takes place. This is where breeders make the critical decisions, matching the best stallions to the best mares and hoping for the best. This is where mares nurture their foals and early lessons are taught. This is where the champions like 2010 Hambletonian winner Muscle Massive are born and raised.
Campbell and Pierce together, Lucky Chucky, Muscle Massive on the outside, Wishing Stone third, Muscle Massive, and it's a massive win for Ron Pierce!
5 of the 10 finalists in the 85th edition of America's Trotting Classic, the $1.5 million Hambletonian, were by New Jersey stallions. A jubilant crowd of nearly 27,000, plus a national television audience of millions on NBC and simulcast outlets throughout the world, witnessed the contest for harness racing's most storied and coveted prize, which has called the Meadowlands its home since 1981. There are now 176,000 total acres that support equine facilities in New Jersey. 96,000 of these acres are directly related to equine activities. 78,000 are devoted to pasture and hay production, with 46,000 additional acres producing hay for horses in non-racing related operations. Equine-related acres represent more than 1/5 of the state's 790,000 acres in agriculture. Currently, these lands offer the last hope in combating the urban sprawl concerns of many New Jersey residents. The answers to protecting the horse racing and breeding industries are not to be found in the Hansen Report. Long-term solutions, as well as steps to bridge the next few years, are essential if racing is going to survive and if these farm owners can hope to remain in business in New Jersey. New Jersey cannot ignore the economic impact of the horse industry. The New Jersey equine industry is valued at $4 billion and generates $1.1 billion annually in positive impact on the New Jersey economy. It is also responsible for 13,000 jobs. 7,000 of those jobs generated by racetracks and racehorse breeding and training operations. The state's equine industry also pays an estimated $160 million annually in federal, state, and local taxes. In addition to the thousands of jobs that would be lost if the racetracks were to close, there would be collateral damage to the farms and businesses which serve and cater to the horse racing community.
If the Meadowlands closed, it would probably be the end of our temperature here. The farm would probably shut down in New Jersey and stallions would be moved and we would be out of a job here.
We bought a huge farm down South Jersey and we were building everything, primarily on the main reason of Meadowlands getting slot machines.
It's not just going to affect horsemen in general, it's just be like a trickle down thing from horsemen to valets, security guards, blacksmiths, feedmen, and breeding farms, trainers, drivers, and let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
It's about the state. It's not just about the horse industry. It's about revenues for the taxpayers and tax relief for the state. It's whatever is best for the state of New Jersey.
New Jersey's racetracks did not lose favor for reasons they could control. They were handcuffed by gaming restrictions while racinos and casinos opened in the surrounding states. Gamblers find it more convenient to travel shorter distances to racetracks with slot machines or video lottery terminals sprouting up across our borders in New York, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Given the uncertainty of New Jersey's horse racing industry, these horsemen and horsewomen will be selling their homes and farms, taking their purchasing power and tax dollars across state lines.
Obviously, we would probably have to move out of New Jersey, sell our home, and seek other states to race in. But we really like New Jersey, and we've had great success here, and really enjoy it here, and we hope it doesn't come to that.
If they were to enact that, where they'd close the Meadowlands, I would definitely not come to New Jersey. I would, because I'm kind of in the transit of moving right now anyhow. So I would go on to either Pennsylvania or New York or Canada. I'd go to one of the other states where they currently have a casino in operation at the racetracks.
Alternate gaming at the Meadowlands would not only benefit racing, but would also produce a revenue flow for the state's treasury that would rival or exceed any other location in the country. An estimated $1 billion annually could be dedicated for social services, education, infrastructure repairs, and any number of other concerns of the state's citizens. Now is the time for all New Jerseyans to demand a spirited and cooperative venture between the racing and casino industries for the good of the state. Slot machines and other alternate gambling options operated by the state's casino industry at the unmatched location of the Meadowlands racetrack would be beneficial for all. It would be a winning bet for all of New Jersey.